tell you why the club scene is over.
Tell us.
The club scene is over because men want to be women.
Is that
and when
so?
I say men want to be women, they want to cut the line.
Yup.
They want to go in with the promoter.
Yup.
They don't want to buy their drinks. They don't want to buy their bottle.
Nope.
They put on their best fit to impress other men.
Shut up, bitch!
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, got a video for you guys of a young woman who is blaming men. Yes, she is blaming men for why the nightlife is dead. However, funny part about it, I actually agree with her, but I just don't agree with her reasons. But anyway, gonna hear what she has to say. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm going to tell you why the club scene is over.
Tell us.
The club scene is over because men want to be women.
Is that
and when
so?
I say men want to be women, they want to cut the line.
Yup.
They want to go in with the promoter.
Yup.
They don't want to buy their drinks. They don't want to buy their bottle.
Nope.
They put on their best fit to impress other men.
Boo.
They're at this club to see this performer,
I'm
to
a
get
fan.
a video that they were there and then talk about it for months that they know this performer.
God forbid men go outside and support their favorite artists. Did you notice that everything she just named had nothing to do with being a woman and just had to do with pretty privilege? Have y'all noticed lately that when women's pretty privilege doesn't work, they start to have a mental breakdown and then they say, oh my God, how come the men can do it? My fault my homie's a promoter at the club and can get me in for free. My fault my homie's not gonna make me stand outside because that's what the homies do. My fault my homie's gonna make sure we get a bottle for free and your table doesn't get it and now you have to pay because my homie is smart enough to know that you're just using your pretty looks to get over on him. Best part is, didn't y'all just say how dangerous the club is? So why you worried about men and what we got going on if we not bothering you?
Wait a minute!
That nigga got a point.
Now, I want to add on to what he mentioned about when women act a particular way once they realize that their pretty privilege don't work, or for that matter, just a privilege of being a woman in general. It's almost like for them, equality is oppression. Yep, I said it. To women who think and talk like that, equality is oppression to them, bro. Dead ass, bro. I'm standing on that. Anyway, I came across a DJ that had something to say about this, and as well as why the nighttime, or should I say nightlife, isn't what it used to be in his opinion. And I've always valued security guards and DJs when it comes to this particular topic, because for one, I think they give you a better perspective of why, and then two, they also let you know how these women really be acting, the shit that most women don't admit to when they be out in the club. Anyway, let's get into that video.
I'm going to tell you why the club scene is over. The club scene is over because men want to be women. And when I say men want to be women, they want to cut the line.
I swear, some of y'all come up here and have the absolute worst takes I've ever seen on a particular topic. So I'm a DJ. I DJ all types of events, but I DJ a lot of clubs. And she's saying that the problem with clubs is that men don't want to wait in line. Lady, I don't want to be the one to tell you this. No one has ever liked waiting in line. Like that's the worst part about going to a club. Like women, listen, for a lot of y'all, I don't know what you want. It's like, okay, so when I watch social media and how women talk about clubs on social media, this is what it seems like to me. Okay. It seems like women want to come to the club. They don't want to have to wait in line. They don't want to have to pay to get in that club. They want the men to just let them in. While they're in there, they just want to be left alone. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. But also, they want men to buy their drinks while they're in the club. And don't tell me that we can buy our own drinks. I didn't say you couldn't, right? I said what you want is for men that you don't like to buy you drinks in the club. I made a video about it. I have proof, okay? And then after they buy you drinks, you then want them to leave you alone more. And then if a man bothers you in the club, you want other men to step in and tell that man to stop, just so you can go online and say how all men are terrible. Men don't want to do that. Like, nobody wants to do that. Like, so if this is what you're saying men have a problem with, it's like, no, tell the whole story.
I think this is why you're starting to hear more women telling men to just buy a girl a drink and don't even give her, and just introduce yourself and walk away and don't try to get on with her. Because reality is that's what most of these women want in that setting. They want you to do that very thing in that setting because they probably don't want to be bothered. What sense does it make for me to sit over here and spend my money for no return? Nothing. Not a date, not a dance, not a conversation. But men that you have no interest in and you don't even want to be bothered with, you feel entitled for them to buy drinks. Not because you can't, but because you don't want to. That's the reason why the nightlife is dying down, you guys. That's why it's dying down. Because men understand the game now. And I don't know if y'all remember, when I went to Chicago for the food festival back in, what was that, September of last year? Damn, that's crazy. Time flies. That was a year ago. But bro, I went live in a particular nightclub. It was supposed to be one of the most popular nightclubs in Chicago. It was 2 floors. I remember my homie telling me about it. Bro, when I tell you that, I was shocked to see how empty that place was. And we was talking, and this was late too. Late on a weekend, so it should have been a little bit more packed than that. And this is Chicago we talking about. So, I mean, I'm just to give you an idea. But this DJ had a couple more videos that I wanted to share with you guys. Check this out.
All right, so from the standpoint of a DJ, there are 3 major reasons why the club scene is dying. Number 1, everybody that comes to the club has main character syndrome. There used to be a time where you'd go to the club to see other people, but now people go to the club to be seen. And all the dancing and things they do, they don't even do for the other people at the club. Like, girls would come to the club and dance for the people there, but now what they do is they just dance for their camera to post it on social media. And like the women who come to the club and they just want to enjoy their own company and they're just off in the corner somewhere, they're great. I love them. But I'm talking about those women that will come and be in the center of the dance floor, taking up space. One girl's dancing, 10 cameras recording her, and they won't dance. And if a guy gets close to them, they're freaking out. It's like, this is a dance club. That's what they're supposed to do. And then you also got guys coming to the club, and these guys are like standing on the couches, like, so they can be seen. Like, why do y'all want to be seen so bad? And everybody's just posting videos of their phone. Like, I'll see a guy ain't talked to no girl all night long, ain't did nothing, but will post a video and make it seem like he was the man. He'll post a video with other women, like, in the video, like, but they don't know they're participating because he just wants people to know that he's around pretty women. Number 2, it's the music. There used to be a point in time where they would make dance music. The music made today is meant to pop on social media. It's not meant to pop at the club. Like back, like in the 2000s, 90s, and that kind of thing, they would have artists where specifically all they did was make music to dance at the club. For example, we're talking about your Lil Jons, your Migos, your Yin Yang Twins. All they did is make music for the club. That's what they specialized in. And like, it's like y'all don't understand DJs. Like, I hear people complaining about DJs playing older music, like the older 2000s hip hop and R&B and things like that. It's like, do you think I don't want them to make better dance music today? Like, do y'all think that DJs just have this monopoly that we're just like, you know what? We're not going to play the new stuff because we just don't like it. No, y'all don't dance to it. If you dance to new music, that's what DJs would play. We read y'all. And what y'all bop to is what we play. It's just that simple. And reason number 3 is social media has destroyed y'all's attention span. Y'all will hear me play a song for 10 seconds, hear the part in social media that you like, and then once that 10 seconds is up, y'all are bored and done with the song. Like, I'll play a song and the crowd will go crazy for 15 seconds, and then they're just bored out of their mind. And like, I come on here and I see this gender war, why y'all think the club is dying, and men saying it's women and women saying it's men. From the standpoint of a DJ, it's all y'all. Can we please get back to, you go to the club, put your phone in your pocket, you enjoy the people that are there, you enjoy the music, you dance to it, and then you leave. That's what the club needs. That's what it was when it was at its best. We can get back there, but I need y'all to lock in with.
There's two things that he mentioned that I want to add to, because I think these are valid points. The one about playing older music and how they tend to react to that a little bit more. I'm gonna be honest with you. In my personal opinion, I think it's a little bit of nostalgia, because when you think about when going to the club or going out used to be fun, and it wasn't about all the social media and the attention like he mentioned. Around that time, that's when it was popping. So all the music around that time kind of gives you that nostalgic vibe. Just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure people have other opinions. That's cool. I'm not. This is not a agree or disagree thing. And also the part that he mentioned about the 10 seconds. They only get hyped for 10 seconds, and then they don't care about the rest of the song. There is a song now that is really, and I'm noticing everybody is doing this particular trend where a dude is saying, I don't want your head. I don't want your throat. I don't want your head. I'm allowed with your friend. I'm allowed to switch. I can't remember that words, but that was making me think what he's referring to, because you're seeing that particular part being played a lot on social media, because that's what everybody is doing a trend to. So I wouldn't be surprised if you played that particular song in a club right now. They would only get hyped to that particular part, and then the rest of the song they're probably not even gonna care for. I'm like, and you gotta respect where he's coming from, because he's a DJ, so his job is to read the room, bro.
So I saw this post talking about how there was going to be like a female club open up or all female club open up, and women were praising it, and I saw some men in the comments complaining about it. So from my opinion, I don't know why this is a thing that anybody would complain about. If you want to have an all woman club, then have an all women club. Go have fun. I don't know, like, it doesn't affect me at all, and I don't know why people who it doesn't affect have such a strong opinion about it. And I DJ in clubs, and I see that men can be awful in clubs. Like, I've had to protect women from men in clubs. I have approached men myself and said, hey, look, bro, you're doing too much. I have had security watch certain guys because they could protect women and all that. The only issue I have is not that y'all having all woman spaces. I feel like if you need that, then you should absolutely be able to have them. I'm just not a fan of like the rhetoric behind it. Like, they make it seem like men in clubs are all monsters and women in clubs are all angels. And from the standpoint of a club DJ, that is not true. Because let's be clear, most women and men who come to the clubs, like, they're fine. They're like, nothing happens. They're cordial. They don't really intertwine, but it's whatever. And there is a sect of men that are just terrible. Let's just get that out of the way. But what people don't really discuss is just how terrible women can be in the club. So I'm a club DJ. Being a club DJ is the only job and the only place in my entire life where I could be somewhere and the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life can start walking up to me, and I'm already irritated. Attractive women in the club are the most entitled people you've ever seen in your entire life. They're so used to being told yes all the time for everything that when they like request a song and I say no, they like sit there waiting for me to explain why. So they'll be like, hey, can you play this? And I'm like, no. And they'll just sit there. So then they'll go flirt with a guy that they're not interested in and get him to walk up to me and request a song. And he'll be like, hey, bro, man, this girl said if I get you to play this song, she'll do this for me. And I'm like, bro, I'm not playing it for her. I'm not playing it for you either. Like, she's not going to sleep with you because you got her song played. And there's other times where women will get aggressive. Like, I'm DJing and I got the mic in my hand and I'm talking or whatever. And a girl will walk up to me, let me sing this song. And I'm like, no. And then she will physically try to snatch the microphone out of my hand. And because she's a girl and I'm a guy, people watching won't say or do anything. Like, those types of women are the only people that will come to the bar with absolutely no money and then be mad when somebody doesn't buy them a drink. Like, when I DJ at the club, it is just, you just constantly watch women manipulating men. And I know y'all are not going to care about that because who cares about men's feelings, but they do it every night. Those type of women also do this thing where they just put themselves in a position to bully men. So, like, there's girls that just like to dance and they just do it for attention, right? They're just shaking their ass for attention. They don't really want to dance with anybody. And there's like a guy over here in the corner. The whole dance floor is full. They're shaking their ass right next to the guy. He's over there like nursing a beer, just not even paying attention to anything. So he'll keep glancing, won't think anything of it. So then finally he'll try to dance with her and she'll like get this disgusted face and like run away from him. And it's like, he thought you were trying to dance with him because of everywhere in the club you chose right next to him and you are pointing your ass in his direction. Like, there's times these women will get on the couch and they're shaking their ass on the couch eye level. Now there's couches all the way around, okay? All empty. But they'll get on the couch shaking their ass eye level with this guy, and when he looks, they'll freak out. So many women are just rude to the bartenders for not just giving them drinks because they feel like it because I'm pretty. Or those women in the clubs are bullying other women in the clubs who get a lot of attention or who are just minding their business so they feel like they're in their way. And obviously, like, it's a certain kind of woman that I'm talking about. It's not every girl that goes to the club. But the list truly goes on and on and on about how terrible those women can be. So I personally just don't like the rhetoric that men are terrible, women are angels, and that's why they need their own space. It's like, no, have your own space all you want to, but let's not pretend that all women are just angels in the club.
I remember doing a video about that a long time ago, so I guess this must be new. It's actually one of my most viewed videos on the channel. That in my opinion, I don't think it's sustainable, given women don't want to pay for their own drinks. They don't want to pay to get in. The only thing that's going to be good for them having their own club is the fact that they don't have to worry about any men that they don't like hitting on. It's like, outside of that, what other advantages are there? You know what I mean? You know, outside of that and obviously safety. I don't think those places are going to make money because women don't want to spend their own money. I mean, otherwise, why would it be so many women over here coming on this platform complaining about men not going to the club and buying them drinks and shit? God damn, bro.
The girls are losing their minds with this whole entry fee thing. Like, you know, back in the early 2000s and even before then, like, girls could get in for free, right? And particularly in Dallas, now it's like they're having to use like the Posh apps, or these are a lot of ticket events, and it's really driving them crazy. Because for some reason, for so long, the nightlife or just event scenes made women think that they were the program, that men would come just because women were there, and that's why the women were free. And that really never made sense to me, because if the men are the ones majority paying the money or spending the bread, why are you not catering to us as opposed to catering to women? So now that women are having to go to ticketed events or purchase tickets for events, they're buying one ticket, staying at that event the whole 4 hours, and now they wonder why they can't hop around. Good. Buy one ticket, stay there, and vibe. Stop going to a place for 45 minutes, then jumping around to the next one on the same block. And for the instance, y'all should be paying. Y'all don't pay anything else. Y'all damn sure don't be paying for drinks. So you should at least pay for entries. You are not bigger than the program, and the program is not you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a very valid argument, bro. If men are the ones that are doing all of the spending, why is these clubs cater more to men than they are women? That is a great question, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to crack the code on that one. But however, there does seem to be a little bit of a shift in the nightlife from what I saw in this next video I'm about to show you. A bartender in the club had this to say. Check this out.
And I be seeing the girls buying the guys shots, asking for their numbers, asking what you want to drink, what you want your homeboy you want to drink too? Asking what you doing tonight, what you doing later, like, wow! I fuck with the game. I fuck with the game heavy. But I just think we need to make them work. We need to make them work. Like, this is why they're princesses. This is why we say they're not menin. Because we're just making it so easy. All right? let's dial it back just a little bit. You know how many numbers I've seen girls ask guys? I see more girls asking guys for their numbers, asking guys what they doing tonight. I respect it, but
Do you respect it? It doesn't sound like you respect it, but what she's talking about is the equalizing of society when women and people in general are thinking about society becoming more equal for women. They're only thinking about the parts where women were deficient. So in income and careers and education, they were deficient, meaning not deficient in what they could do, but deficient in being equal in those areas, being held back. But on the other hand, on the flip side of the equalizing coin is the things you had advantages for because of your gender, those are going to go away if society's becoming more equal. And we're seeing women have this sort of visceral reaction, this backlash, and they always want to use sign language, shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. And she's calling men aren't men anymore. It's funny how they define what is a man or what makes a man is something that they do for them, like buying them drinks and getting their numbers. And what's shocking, or what's most shocking to her, is the sheer number of women who are asking for men's numbers. It sounds like she works at a club or bar where there's high demand men that frequent, because that's the reason this is happening maybe so frequently at this particular bar. But in general, this is going to happen, ladies. You wanted an equal society. That means equal in the areas you were deficient, and also equal in areas where you had a surplus. That surplus is going to go away.
The men aren't men anymore just because y'all buying them drinks. Boy, if I ever heard a cop out, buying somebody a drink does not make buying a man a drink does not make him less of a man. Let's cut this shit for real. And this right here just goes to show you that women only see men as somebody they can extract resources from or get something from. Because why is it that buying a drink is the equivalent? A man accepting a drink from a woman is the equivalent of him not manning anymore. That's because y'all only see men as men when they when there's something being given to y'all for nothing. Ooh, I tell you, bro, selfish creatures, man. This shit ugly right here. Let me know what you guys think, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.